Big map. I'm starting by suffocation pit. I feel like that's not going to hinder me. Oh, wrong button. I'm boosted. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons right now. So there was a survivor here. They're probably long gone. Yeah. Probably a survivor over on that gen. Yep. Dare I? Oh. They get that gen if I go over to this gen, which I think I should go to that gen. This one's got more on it, I think. Oh no. Bullshit sprint burst. Awesome. Feels good, man. Cray. I feel like that was a mistake. D-strike? No. He ran right into me. Whoops. Well, she did a good job of getting me away from the gens, but she got downed right by a hook, though. I held him to a gen, though, so that's good. This guy has no idea that I saw him. Thank you for the map pressure. Scratch marks there. She's running towards me. Oh, sneaky snake. I see you. If you honestly think I'm gonna let you get that unhook, you're fucking mistaken. You're dead on hook. I will kill you without mercy. She's still camping the pallet? Treat. I don't know why she stopped. That's completely regressed. She gave up. He's down there on that gen. Oh, wow. Thanks for the DC. He ran right by me. Wow. Literally ran right by me. The hatch had to have been nearby, because I didn't see those scratch marks when I walked by. And then I turn around and there's scratch marks. Of course, they're low ranks. I didn't even pay attention to see if there was an obsession, but there doesn't look like a D-strike, so I'm assuming there was no obsession. I really need to start paying attention to that stuff. The HUD's just not in a place where I look. I don't... the statuses and stuff really I don't care too much about, for the most part. Whether there's an obsession or not is something I should take into consideration, though, at the beginning of a game. You're running Prove Thyself, and you guys only got a single gen. That's kind of shit, if I'm being honest. I don't know. My map awareness seemed okay. I still need to work on my bottle throws. My bottle throws are kind of meh. Power struggle. Urban immersion. Like, solidarity. This must have been the Jane. I do feel bad for the Jane at the start, but I mean, they ended up getting away and at least getting some points, but they're just like aimlessly ran right into me, like straight into terror radius, straight into me. I actually thought they were just baiting me for a DS. I didn't know that they were just a bad player or a low rank. Um, this is pretty. This is the best game that I've had so far, which really isn't saying a whole lot, but this is more or less a prestige build with Clown. I prestiged him just for the simple fact that he got reworked. So I'm running Barbecue Tier 3, Brutal Strength Tier 3, Pop Goes Weasel Tier 3, obviously because it's Clown, Gearhead. I was actually thinking about switching this out for Discordance, but I think I actually might get a little bit more value out of this than I would Discordance, because for Discordance to work, I need 2 people on a gen at one time. For Gearhead, I just need to hit a survivor twice, and then when they hit a good skill check, that generator turns yellow. That's how I knew where the last guy was, but obviously he had ran, and I knew that because Barbecue didn't even show him. So I figure what happened there was when I downed the guy, he probably ran, hid into a locker, and then, oh well, no, he had discordance or distortion. I keep saying all the wrong words. I didn't know it was a Jeff. I'm not even sure if I hooked him. I may not have. If not, he was wearing a skin that I didn't recognize. But he may have been the only person I didn't hook. I hooked at least 3 people though. I'll have to go back and watch it, but yeah, this is that's pretty much my prestige build. I didn't get to play him until I got him up to level 50. I was at like 36 thereabouts, and I was going to play as him, and I figured I had like 800,000 blood points, so I figured I might as well just get him to level 50. So yeah, and then for add-ons, we just ran Flask of Bleach and the cheap gem bottle, which just gives me extra bottles because, let's be honest, my bottle throwing isn't really that great. It's never really been that great with Clown, and I'm out of practice, so yeah. This is probably the 3rd game I've played. Admittedly, this is the best result. I've kind of been getting my ass handed to me for the most part with him, because I'm still getting used to the new, the rework. I don't want to over-criticize, but he feels extremely clunky compared to the way he used to play. I don't like the fact that there's like a cooldown for everything, like, and it doesn't, it's not visually there. Like when you throw a bottle, you can't attack like immediately. So if you throw a bottle, there's like maybe it doesn't seem like that long of a cooldown, but it's enough of a cooldown to make a fucking difference. It seems like maybe like a 2 or 3 second cooldown after throwing a bottle where you can't hit a survivor. Which kind of takes a lot out of it for me, because I like to throw the bottle at them when they're close so that I can get more deviousness points, because then it guarantees that they're wasted, because I usually hit them and down them when they're in the cloud still. So that kind of takes away a little bit for me. I don't know if it if it hurts anyone else in a similar fashion, but at the same time, like when switching the bottles, there seems to be a cooldown with that too. Like you can't switch bottles after you throw a bottle, so it gets really confusing because you tap your L1 with the intention of switching bottles, but then if you hit it too early, it doesn't actually switch the bottles. I had literally my game before this, I put on the invigoration bottle, and I went to switch back to the actual toxin, and it didn't switch, and I had I had eyes on like 3 survivors, and I went to throw the bottle, and it was the fucking speed boost, and I was just like, what the hell? And it actually cost me time because of that. So I don't know if everyone else is experiencing the same issues, but I don't know. He just and at the same time, I feel like the speed boost bottle doesn't really add a whole lot to his kit. I would rather just keep my my toxin equipped and not even bother using the speed boost. The speed boost is maybe something I would use early game and maybe end game, but otherwise, like during a chase, like it's such a waste because you have to throw the bottle far enough away for you to walk towards it and then it activate. So it's kind of useless. It's not really something that you should use probably chasing a survivor, because if you're doing it at a loop, you're just giving them the same sprint burst that you got. So it's kind of a moot point. I'm pretty sure it also counters the toxin, so if you throw toxin down on an invigoration cloud, it doesn't do anything. But yeah, those are just, I guess, basically my first impressions. I might play one more game just to see if I can get a better result. I don't like the fact that someone DC'd on me, even though I had him dead to rights. So yeah, we'll see how long queue times go, and maybe I'll do another one.